Hi, how's it going? I hope you're doing really well. I know that the full moon energy has been making my sleep a little strange, but I'm like pretty used to it at this point. But this is going to be a timeless reading, so whenever you get to this, the messages that resonate can apply to you. But if you're watching this at the time that I'm posting it, today is the full moon in Taurus and also the eclipse. And then on Friday, we have the 11/11 portal. So once again, very powerful energies, something to keep in mind. So before I get started, let's pray. I'm going to pray silently, and you can pray to whatever energies of the highest love and light that you resonate with, and ask for messages and signs and everything. Okay. And if you have more to say, feel free to continue praying as I shuffle. But this portal, this full moon / whenever you get to this reading, Spirit is saying to think of it as a cosmic doorway, gateway into whatever that you want to bring into your life that's new. If you're not looking for changes necessarily, Spirit is saying to use this as an opportunity to go deeper into your spiritual practices, deeper into whatever makes you feel connected on a larger level. So if you've been caught up in the everyday and very much in the 3D of your money, going to work, coming home, vegging out in front of the TV, Spirit is saying use this time to get mindful. Don't run from your thoughts and your feelings and your inner world. Do your best to carve out that 5 minutes a day to be with yourself, to center yourself, and to ground yourself. And that's going to help you move forward, because even if you're not actively looking to move forward, change is the only constant in this life. And so Spirit is saying don't resist that. And if it's not something you know how to consciously tap into, just focus on being mindful and not running from your thoughts and feelings. Okay, so yeah, with this Two of Wands in reverse, this is confirmation for me that Spirit is saying that some of us have maybe just been really focused on 3D elements of our lives and the doing, the grinding, just anything that is very outward focused, external circumstances. And Spirit is saying by ignoring the opportunity to plan in a spiritual sense, like look at your larger purpose, look at the larger themes of your life, what is actually fulfilling to you, what actually makes you happy. By ignoring that, you're actually not getting very far. Spirit just gave me the image of running on a treadmill. That's what you're doing. And in life, that's not necessarily as great as running on a trail, going on an adventure. But not to worry, this isn't Spirit saying you're doing a bad job. You're doing an amazing job. You're human, and you're just being a human. And if you landed on this reading, it means that you're on a very spiritual path, or you're meant to be, whether you realize it or not. And so Spirit's just trying to nudge you in that direction of tapping more into your spirituality. Like with this Queen of Cups in reverse, that's also very much saying, okay, your intuition might not have been able to get through to you very well, but it's there for you whenever you're ready. And so this week, whenever you find this, is the perfect time to tap into that Queen of Cups energy. So your sensitive side. I'm hearing that it's something that you were repressing, that it's your sensitive side was something that people shut down in you, and the people around you made you feel like it was a flaw. And so you pushed that away. You learned how to be in that doing energy, that masculine energy. You learned how to be on your grind, but that wasn't your ideal self. That wasn't your true self. And Spirit is giving the advice to take this time, this auspicious time, to cross into that portal. It's a return to your true self. It's not crossing into a portal of something like totally out there, unfamiliar. This is very much something you've already been doing. And if you feel like you don't even know where to start, maybe you didn't grow up in a religious household. I'm hearing for somebody like you were somebody who your parents didn't ascribe to religion and spirituality, and you're very open, but you don't even know where to start. And Spirit is saying that's an exciting energy. Allow that to push you into the energy of learning, and think of it just as an adventure, and one that's actually going to end up contributing positively to your physical circumstances. So even though it might seem counterintuitive, you're like, well, what is this whole like pausing and going inward thing mean? What is this whole be emotional, be sensitive, intuitive? What does that even mean? How is that going to help me in life? Like, what if my work suffers? What if like people around me feel like I'm way too woo-woo and head in the clouds? Like, I want to be practical. And Spirit is saying the two aren't mutually exclusive. Being spiritual, being tapped in, and being practical are not at odds with each other. And you're going to find yourself getting these really brilliant ideas for how to work better. Like, maybe you're in a meeting and there's this like issue that's been going on and everybody's discussing it, and you've been quiet and introspective, and then all of a sudden it hits you this idea for how to solve the problem, and you impress everybody in the room. Like, maybe you have a boss, you impress your boss. Maybe you are the boss and you were like holding the floor open for people to come up with ideas, but then it hits you and you solve the problem. And Spirit's saying that's what happens when you're intuitive. You actually end up having to work a lot less hard, right? Because the ideas just come to you. I'm hearing you're going to be shining. I saw the Queen of Wands, so that's kind of where that came from. It's very much leadership, which I've been getting a lot anyway, but people just looking up to you, and it's a result of you being this more well-rounded human being. Yeah, I have the Warrior of Pentacles in reverse, and which is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Six of Cups. We actually had this card come out before, but in reverse here, I'm again getting that message of like, just don't work so hard. And even with these messages, like, don't overthink them. Don't try to come up immediately with like all these plans of like, okay, I'm gonna start this new routine. Yeah, I've been meaning to meditate in the morning. Let me get my morning routine together. Let me do this and that. It's like that let me do this and that. Nah. Spirit's saying all you need to do is just exist. So like, maybe if with your morning coffee, with your breakfast, you're used to multitasking, checking emails, whatever, Spirit wants you to slow down and just do one thing at a time, as much as you can, as much as you're able to, depending on how busy you are. And Six of Cups, Spirit is saying in reverse, it's time to kind of rethink your past ways of approaching life and your past ways of relating to your emotions, understanding your emotions, and also understanding the emotions of those around you. So again, if you're a leader at work and you have energies of people around you, even if this is just your household, your family, by tapping into your own emotions and caring for yourself and nurturing yourself, people around you are going to be feeling safer to trust in you, and everything is going to be running more smoothly as a result. This inner harmony that you'll experience by tapping into these energies this week, it's going to have a ripple effect. And so just allow for past approaches to naturally fall away. And again, this is something that might confuse you on a conscious level, but Spirit's saying your heart knows what this is. Your heart already knows. That's what Spirit's saying. And so just allow, make space, let go. Yeah, 7 of Wands in reverse. Don't fight against your natural inclinations. Okay, so this is a lot of advice. So I'm gonna get a final message from Spirit to see, maybe, yeah, Spirit's really emphasizing this Knight of Pentacles. So I'm gonna listen for a second. Yeah, don't rush this, okay? Like, you might be one of those people, I'm like this, who's very much into self-improvement. Don't rush this. Don't consciously get in the energy of, okay, I have to change another thing about myself. Just let it happen. This is something God is working within you at this time, transforming your heart, letting you, like, helping you to heal. And it's not something that's meant to be over and done with, like, really quickly and then you're on to the next thing. This is ongoing, but not in a way that'll feel arduous or feel painful. It's going to feel really, really good. Yeah, Spirit of Wands. So Spirit is saying this is already happening. You're so tapped in, and this is powerful. This is going back to, on Sunday I posted a message about transmutation. This is that transmutation energy of whatever emotions you allow to come up, that's going to transform things in your physical reality. But again, it's not something you're consciously doing. And so just watch as, like, situations improve. Watch as the moving parts in all areas of your life just are like a well-oiled machine, whereas before you were having to manually operate everything. Like, you were doing a great job juggling it all, but now you're, by stepping up and stepping into this spiritual energy, this energy of alchemy, it's going to allow for just a different way of being, where you're just going to be feeling that ease, and your communication with Spirit is also going to improve so much. So pay attention to things that just come to you instantly. Those are downloads. Pay attention to the synchronicities. Pay attention to if it feels like more than a coincidence, but your conscious mind wants to say it's a coincidence. No, it's a synchronicity. Know that it's a message from your spiritual team. So that's beautiful. And I guess because I'm just so into, Knight of Swords in reverse, don't rush it. I'm just very much into that spiritual growth and, tapping in and magic and the universe, obviously. So this is exciting to me. I don't know if it came across as more like advice, but just know that this is going to be so beautiful. It might not sound like it, but just allow things to unfold and watch them happen, and it's going to be really, really good. All right, so have a great rest of your week. I'll see you on Sunday.